Daniel Penny in New York, do you think he's going to get off, or do you think they're going to convict him?
I think he has the typical 10% chance of getting convicted. I don't think
Mhm.
he should be convicted,
Mhm.
but I think there's running that chance. And frankly, it's another bad outcome case. I think no one was more surprised that Jordan Neely died than Daniel Penny.
Mhm.
I think he had no intention of causing harm to that guy at all. He was just going to restrain him for police. I don't believe he was choking him for more than a few seconds. I think he was just restraining him with an arm around him. But he was positioned to apply what we call a rear naked choke. It's a particular choking
Mhm.
technique from Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. And we apply it in the gym all the time. I've applied the rear naked choke to hundreds of people. I've had it applied to me hundreds of times. No one in our gyms ever died of it.
Mhm.
Um, but I think what often happens is people get trained in this technique, and Daniel Penny was trained in the Marine Corps on this
Mhm.
technique. I'm sure he applied it to Marines. They didn't die. His fellow Marines applied it to him. He didn't die. But all the people we're talking about are relatively young, healthy, fit people. And
So
I think when you take that same technique and you apply it to someone with a compromised physiology
Mhm.
because they're homeless or they're a lifelong alcoholic or they're a drug addict or they have metabolic disease or they're just messed up physiologically. They're frail. You apply that same technique to them that never kills anybody in your experience and that person with the frail physiology, they just turn off. They just die. I think that's what happened here. Now, importantly, Jordan Neely was actually alive
Mm.
when the police arrived, and Daniel Penny, he had a pulse.
Oh, he was oh, wow.
Yep. So it wasn't, you would think if you were choking someone to death, they got to be dead when you stop choking them. If they're
Mhm.
not dead yet, they start breathing again.
Mhm.
And we know Jordan Neely had a pulse. We know the other people on the train have testified at his trial. We hear from news reports that Jordan Neely was, in fact, threatening them with harm. He wasn't afraid to go to jail,
Mhm.
all this kind of stuff. They were terrified.
Mhm.
Um, so the evidence is overwhelmingly in Daniel Penny's favor. The law is in his favor. You're allowed to use force in defense of other people as well as yourself. But it's a bad outcome case because we have a dead person, and nobody wanted that person dead. I'm sure Daniel Penny did not want Jordan Neely dead. I'm sure no one was more surprised than him. But here we have a dead body. And now the prosecutor sees an opportunity to gain political advantage. Of course, Daniel Penny is
Oh.
white, Jordan Neely was black. So we have that racial energized component again.